How's it going, folks? Today I want to share a workflow that's been genuinely useful for me. If you still fully mark a page in Figma and then rebuild the same layout in React, that's usually a duplicate effort that you are doing. Instead, there's an easy way now with the help of AI and LLMs. So today I'll show you that how I just envision a screen once or envision designs for my application once, and then I use these AI tools to convert it into a fully working code. So let's hang in there and I'll just show you that how I do it. Going to keep this video simple. There will be only 3 steps, and if we follow these 3 steps correctly, then by the end of this video we'll have a working web page or web app. Step number 1, envisioning our design. For this we are going to use Google's Stitch tool. For those of you who don't know, Google Stitch is Google's AI based tool using which we can create app or website designs with just the help of prompts. Step number 2, we are going to connect Google Stitch to Cursor via MCP. If you don't know about MCP, just let me know, I'll just make another video out of it. But just to keep things simple for now, MCP is AI's way of talking to these different external tools. Step number 3, we are going to give Cursor the information about our design, and it is going to just see that design and copy it into a workable React code. So without further ado, let's start. For our step number 1, we are just going to access the Stitch tool. So I'll just go here and access it. Now the idea is that in a Stitch I'm just really designing. I'm not preparing an export. So to start with, I'll just write a short brief that what my design is about, what kind of tone should be there, and I can pick whether I want a design for an app or a website or web application. So after doing that, we'll get some initial design and we can refine on that. So let's start on this first. So here I will select web, and just to keep this video simple, I want to create a design similar to Amazon.com shopping site. So that's how I'll keep it. I'll just give it a URL here. Okay. Site, and I will write here that I want the same brand colors. For this video I'll just keep it 3 flash, the same model. I'm not going to make enough changes there, so we should be fine. And if you will look at it while it's trying to craft everything, but if you see like how simple it is, you just give one strong prompt and then you can continue from there. If you remember the older days, what we had to do, we had to just start from scratch, design, brand direction, stuff like that, and that's how you will have this design. But now we can start with a prompt, and I won't say it's 100% perfect prompt when we'll do it, or it will generate 100% perfect design, but we'll have 30%, 40% of the work done there, and then we can continue from there and refine our designs. So that's how easy it is. So now it is creating the brand identity. It's trying to create the colors. I think it got the colors somewhat right, but let's just wait and let it generate the entire screen and we'll see what it does. So yeah, I think it's generating multiple screens. Let's just wait for it to finish. I just hope that it's really good, but I'm not sure. I don't think it really looks like Amazon.com as of now. The colors are not accurate, the website design is not correct, So the layout is also kind of different. So what I'll do here, I'll just try to give it an instruction to change everything. These screens don't look like. Okay, now let's wait. It should probably do correct, but we'll never know because AI is a black box. So let's see. This is a good learning for us because we know that AI can make mistakes even after we give it correct prompts, correct references, and that's why us as humans are important in this loop. We have to be here, we have to guide the AI, we have to help it to get it correct, because otherwise I don't think it will be that perfect every single time. So let's see. Okay, so now it just gave us something, and this one looks like much better than the previous ones. This one looks more like Amazon.com design system. The colors it got right this time, the layout it got pretty much good this time, and all these other different pieces of the UI it got in a better way than it did in those designs, because those ones nowhere look like Amazon.com designs. So I'll do one thing. So before we move ahead, let me just go ahead and delete these ones. Okay. I don't know if I can. Okay. Yeah. I can just do this. Okay. I'll keep it here. Now let's see our designs in more details. Now this is here, it is good. Now what I can do is I can just modify a different aspect of this design. So if what I can do, I can just select something here, okay, and I can select these different components and I can just edit them, and that is good. I can just directly edit the text. I can just edit it with AI as well. I can give it a prompt and it will do this update for me, but I don't really want to get into that. For that we can get a more detailed video if you want me to show something like that, but for now we are good. So moving on to our next step is configuring this as an MCP in cursor. So what I will do is I'll select these three screens that we have, I click export and I'll do MCP. So what this will do is it will connect Google Stitch tool with cursor via an MCP server. So I'll click setup MCP here. Now I'll select cursor as my IDE. You can select 10 of these different IDEs or tools. You can use, if you use VX Code, you can select that. If you use Codex, you can select that, and whatever. So I'll just go ahead and select cursor, and I'll just copy this command here. So I'll just, yeah, and now I will open cursor on my machine. I'll go to the settings and I'll just connect. So I have these different MCPs. So I've already connected with Stitch MCP here, but if you're not, you can just connect from here and you should be good. So that is all. And I also have something called Chakra UI MCP. So this I use as a design system in my projects, in my React projects, and since Chakra UI has a nice MCP server, I can just use that with my AI agent to give it guidelines about following design and be aligned with the design systems. So it's really cool. If you want to install this on your IDE, you can just open here and you can follow this. So it's pretty simple. It's just a one-liner change, so you can get done with it in a second. Okay, so I'll start on to the third step now. Okay, so the next step for us is to create a new React project. So I'll just start with that. I'll just go to my desktop. I'll try to create something. Let's see. For this demo, I'll just name it Stitch Demo. Select React, JavaScript React compiler, start with everything and start now. Yes. Let it wait to complete everything. I think it's done. It created our demo React project. So I'll just go ahead in the directory and I'll open it in cursor. So nothing is here. Oh, I think because it doesn't have the admin permissions, maybe. So let's see. I'll just open it in cursor directly. Okay. Let's see. Open project, desktop, Stitch demo. Yeah. Cool. So we have this. Now, next step for us is to give it this design that we created in Stitch and ask it to replicate it in React as web components. So I'll just first of all I'll just name this project something. Stitch. Amazon, Google and Amazon are collaborating. How wild is that? So yeah, I'll just enable sharing. I don't know if we turn it over you can access it, but for now I'll just do it and I'll copy the link. And here my cursor, I'll just paste it. So I'll just give it a brief prompt. I want you to check this Stitch design using MCP and then replicate all the screens exactly in React. Follow these instructions. Use Chakra UI. Now second, follow atomic principles. Same as in Stitch project. Same colors, brand identity. So I'll just go ahead and spin this up. Now what this agent should do is it should talk to this MCP server and it should just follow everything. So see, it's running this MCP tool, get project in Stitch. I'll just allow it. It is now trying to list all the screens that we have in Stitch. So let it get everything and it will just plan like that. And then we can see how better designs it creates in React. So yeah, it's trying to fetch the individual screen details, so that is good. It's installing Chakra UI, so I think this is pretty fast and pretty good and pretty straightforward, so it should be good. Let's see. Download Stitch Electronics. Okay, let it do that and we wait and we see what it does. It's generating everything, so this should be pretty much fast. Run. To be honest, I miss the days when I had to code everything manually by hand, but here we are now anyway. So I just sit in front of a screen and approve or reject the instructions. What a time to be alive. It's trying to fix the theme in Chakra UI. I'll just run. Let's see. Okay, it's got the let's see what it does. It's updating the import. Okay, what it is doing, install Chakra UI motion React router. Okay, I'll just allow it and wait for it to finish this. I think, should I unblock the agents are gonna run in parallel, but it's all done anyway, so we're fine. It's reading, reading the configurations, reading the package, reading our index files. So let's see. It is designing custom color tokens, Amazon navigation. Okay. Let's see what it creates for us. I'm hoping that it should create the designs as it is, but again, it's AI, so you never know because it's a black box. But let's see. I hope it should go in a good direction. It's creating everything. Okay, so it's created the tokens, basically our primary, secondary color, our themes. Now it's creating our base CSS, base index. What is it creating in this white configuration? I think it's just compiler presets and all. Okay, that's fine. I think. So it's just linking BTS configurations into this white project. So this should be fine, I think. It's creating the site header. Components. I think it's creating pretty much so many things. Let's see what it does. So it's creating, I think it's somewhere following the atomic principles, because it has created these atoms and it has created these molecules as well. So I think it is taking our instructions well. Let's wait for it to finish and then we can see what it finally gives us. How much context have we used already for the phone? Okay, I think we're fine. Let's see. Should be good. So search bar, site header, everything. It's just okay. Let's just wait for it to finish entirely and then we can see what is there. So it has created our demo products. I think this is a good way. It has created like dummy data and everything. So this is kind of good. Now let's see what it does. I want to see when it creates those pages, how those will look. So let's see. Creating the pagination, the footer. Now, one interesting thing I want to check if these pagination and all function. Like, I know that they won't be on server side, they will be on client side, but still, whether they function or it just creates them for sake. So, let's see. It's creating the footer. Again, some data page for home content. Okay, it has pretty much created so many files. Okay, now it's finally creating those pages, so this is good. And it has created 16 files so far. Well, let's see. Okay, it's creating these for us. Okay. Well, I just want to see if these pages resemble anything closest to Amazon.com. We'll see. Okay, now it's creating the final app pages, like adjusting the imports and everything. That's pretty cool. Okay, now it's already running the build. Well, that was fast. So if it did get everything right, all the buttons, all the colors, or the layout, then it was pretty fast. Let's see. Okay, so it has completed everything. Okay, I see. I won't review these files, I'll just do keep all. And now, time for truth. So, npm run tap. Let's see, I'll just close it here and open it in my browser. Well, I think this is good. This is pretty good. I don't know how I can see the other pages. If it has a way. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. It has created all those pages. Amazon. It didn't create this never fully though, but that's fine because we didn't design it that way. So I think that's pretty much fine. I just want to see if I can open these detailed pages. I'll just see what are the route to the detailed pages and all, and I'll try to open it. Okay, product. Okay, yeah. Well, this is really good. This is a great starting point. Now, one good thing is, since we have this whole ecosystem of MCPs and these different agents, what I can do instead of telling it to make any changes in my React project directly, I can just open my Stitch project. I can make changes here. I can add more pages here, and I can just go back to my cursor agent and I can ask it to make those changes in the page as per the latest Stitch designs. And that's better because this way we have a complete brand ecosystem where I can design my pages or app screens somewhere, and then I can tell my agents to code it. Now, one good benefit of this is, since it has like this Stitch tool has an entire design ecosystem, then it means that it won't mess up my design between its screens. It should have the context of the design. So that's a really good place to start. As we saw, this was a really cool example of how we can utilize these different AI tools and these different agents to get our work done more precisely and in way less time, like way less than what it used to take us earlier. So please let me know if you want any more detailed video on this in future, if you want me to create a backend for this using these different agents, if you want me to add something else, just let me know. Or if you want to see something else entirely different, just comment down below the video and I'll make sure to address it in my next video. Thanks for watching.